What's up, everybody? For those of you who are watching this video, thank you.
What do you mean if no one watches my video?
We're just getting this channel going, so we really appreciate the support. Just a quick explanation. If you've never videoed your own hunt, if you've never hunted and done your own videos, I'm learning that it's extremely difficult to be able to do it effectively and be able to have all the content you want to get, all the video that you're wanting to do, because you're carrying around a camera equipment and you're carrying a bow, as well as all the other stuff that you're working with, the bugle tube and the reeds, and you've got your vinyl harness, your backpack, all that other stuff, and trying to navigate through the woods and call and stuff. It's pretty difficult to keep all of those things going at once. So this was a learning experience for me, in that I found out really how difficult it was when you're dealing with a different camera. So this year was the first year I've been using a new camera. It's a Sony A6400.
Well, Lottie frickin' duh!
Great camera, but it's a little bit bigger, obviously, and cumbersome than my phone. So it just got to be difficult to carry the camera around and do that all by myself. So there's not as much video content. I wasn't able to get the bulls bugling on the ones that were. I wasn't able to get them on camera just because I was trying to hunt them at the same time I would have been trying to video them. So it just didn't work out real well. So
come on, kid, quit crying.
My apologies in advance, and I hope you enjoy at least following along with the hunts.
Yeah, right.
Also, a couple of us that still have the 3-season tags, so we're able to hunt rifle and muzzleloader if we're not able to get one, and the extended, really. So there's a lot of opportunities, and so I'm going to do my best to get as much video as possible, or even hopefully have somebody that can come and hunt with me and video for me. So that's still yet to be determined, but there will be more videos coming, so stay tuned for those. Also, we are working on some gear reviews, some of the favorite gear that I've worked with and used, and wanted to show that to you, and those are coming up as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Holy hot! Oh my God! Tom Johnny.
So tell us what you saw this morning.
Big fat nothing.
deadfall, and more deadfall.
We got into some gnarly crap.
Really?
Oh man, it was like climb up, climb down, climb up,
Oh, geez.
roll over, climb down. There's a lot of elk sign up in there. Not a lot of real fresh stuff.
This trail we found had been hit. We may have been chasing them up the hill. There was tracks sliding in the mud and everything.
Yeah, we got it pretty high. I don't know, about a mile and a half in.
Half a mile down the road, on this road is where that elk was. We got about what, a third of a mile or so, and started hearing something below, and bugled, and then
I
another
heard that bugle.
couple hundred yards, stopped, bugled,
Oh, heard that.
heard a couple something down there. I thought it was a deer or maybe a cow or something.
You could hear some rustling.
Something in the trees. So we went another little ways, and then I grabbed a branch and started raking, and just standing there. There's a big ponderosa. Me and Dad are standing here, and I hear this, chuckle, real quiet, and it was like, oh freak, that's close. So I stepped back like this. I looked at my pins. First thing I did is look at my pins, because I had an arrow knocked. And I looked at my pins, I'm like, I can barely see him. So I went like this, and I could see him right there, like looking right at us. And he was kind of like this, because I could see his full cape mane, you see all his whole right back to his rump. Perfect. I could have shot him if I could have seen, because I could have stepped back, or like I could have drawn back.
Yeah, he was in a position where he could have got full draw without being seen.
And then I could have stepped back like this. And
Did he bugger? Or did
no, he just kind of slowly. He didn't like what he saw, but he didn't bugger. He didn't run. He kind of turned and went this way and up, and then we kind of tried to see if we could intercept him, and he chuckled one more time in front of us. So he'd gone clear around and up, and he was chuckled another time, and then ran up.
I don't know if it was a hunter, but it was probably 300 or 400 yards west of us. But there was no way we were gonna make, I heard a bugle, I run to it, but I was not running to that deadfall.
Was it a
I
bugle?
couldn't tell, it was too far away. It was bugle, but I couldn't tell if it was a hunter or an elk.
Sad day in the elk camp.
Apparently that wasn't tight, or it jostled loose in training, so my sight housing fell off. And trying to broadhead tune, and I wasn't grouping. I was grouping consistently, but I'm grouping left off the target, so we're trying to fix that.
You're still here. It's pretty good. Just chase it a little bit more.
Is it?
Yeah, chase it.
I really like these Day 6 arrows. They're tougher than snot.
Day 6, that's the ones the bro guys tout, right? Yep, consistent, 3 inches. Just heading in for the evening, trying to see if we can't get one down. Right up here this morning on this trail, hiked in, called in a bull. It's too dark to shoot. Hoping we can get a repeat, get that bull to call again. We didn't spook the bull, so I guess there's a chance we may be able to call him in again. We shall see. It's me and Tyler. Let's see what's up. What's up? So, here we go. So we're just headed out. Ran into way too many people. It's a problem with obviously public land. There are elk here. We had several encounters in the last 24 hours, but it's because it's a Saturday. I think we're getting a lot of the people that can come up for the weekend. So, super frustrating. Anyway, I guess such is life. So it's getting dark, so we figured we'd just head out because there's nothing talking, and Nothing doing. Too many people. So.
It's not been able to stay dry all weekend.
Just sitting here in camp on a Sunday because it's raining. We got a little bit of crap last year about having a camp that was what'd they say it was?
City boy camp.
City boy camp or something? Well, I'm going to say that you have your not City Boy Camp. We'll enjoy this City Boy Camp.
Oh, hey.
Hashtag Uncle Craig. Say hi. Hey, this weather sucks. Hoping that the weather will change how the elk are talking.
10 minutes.
It's a little bit of a mess, but it is roomy and nice. Trying to teach my dad how to blow on the bugle, or blow a reed. Okay, you just put it, look, on the top of your mouth.
What am I doing wrong? Okay, the air's got to hit the reed. It's got to hit the reed, and it goes between the reed and your tongue.
I'm
as
sure.
You're pushing on it. See, direct the air onto it.
Hang on.
On the reed. Were you this bad when you started?
Like this.
You want to clear back, right? No! Don't.
Well, I put it back there.
He's got his. If I put that far back, I'll gag. So mine.
Okay.
You're right there.
Did you just gag?
Where's your tongue? On the tip of the latex.
See, he
Don't
puts
use
his
the tip of your tongue.
he puts his tongue on the teeth, but I don't do it that way.
I use the tip.
You're going. Blow the air over the top. Pretend like it's coming over the top of the latex.
I'm trying!
Oh shit! I can't do dying.
How long did it take you to get a sound?
I don't know.
We all started somewhere. Keep goofing with it. Is this some retarded breeze? Is that why you don't use it?
No, that's a good read.
Oh
I guarantee
god!
I'd put it in my mouth and blow it.
Hey, got it!
There you got it. You got it.
It sounds like a dying coyote, but you got it. Oh boy, that coyote is dead. Oh shoot, that's funny.
Okay, now.
You're gonna blow a blood vessel.
Okay, see if you can vary the pitch. I tried.
Go soft. Okay, you've got too much. You got too much pressure on it. Now try and make the same.
Camp
sound.
shenanigans. That was an elk below us. We're busted. It looks a lot lighter with the naked eye than with the camera. Right after we bugled, like a duck flutie started chasing us. That's what the pro guy
guys call him, right? Doug Flutie. He's probably gonna spout off here in a sec. He's back there. He's back there. He's that way. I don't want to bugle because I don't want him to chase me up the hill. I want him to go somewhere else. His calling will work for elk hunting, but he's clearly a hunter. So if he keeps calling, we'll let him call for us for a little bit, and then see what happens. Just stop for a minute to get something to eat real quick. Keep hearing like crashes all around. Some in that direction, some over that way. But our Doug Flutie's back that way. So we're thinking about just moving over that way. We'll see. Let's hang out for a bit. See if we can get anything moving. And we gotta go either in one of those directions. Throw one more rock. Neither of us have a judo point for this bird. So he's trying to kill on the rock. I don't want to ruin a broadhead. Such an easy kill. Oh my gosh. Just missed, both flew. Next time, bring a judo point. This is what you do for elk hunting. That pretty much explains it. It's not for the faint of heart, people.
This is what you get when you win it. Oh, that's bad.
Today's the last day of the hunt, last morning of the hunt. We have put in so many miles. We come up to this beautiful place right on the top of the mountain. This is where my brother had a shot at a 5x5 yesterday, so there was like 4 of them bugling up here. And it is dead silent. There's nothing but the occasional bird. There's fresh tracks. There's fresh tracks even by this water hole, but nothing is bugling. There's nothing around that's talking. It's super frustrating. It's the last day, so we're gonna make a big push, or it's gonna be that's all she wrote for the archery season. Luckily, I do have a 3-season tag, so I can continue to hunt in the rifle as well as a muzzleloader. But I was hoping to get it done with archery. We've had some experiences. Last night we had a bull calling. We had a bull that came into about 60 yards, but was through some super thick timber. And by the time he closed that distance, we called him in from about 600-700 yards out. And I just ran out of light. I waited till the very last little bit of my pins I could see, and we just ran out of light. We've had close encounters, but you know how the saying goes, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so it doesn't count bow hunting. A few more hours.
Hey, what's up guys? If you stuck around to the end of this video, thanks again for watching. This hunt just was super frustrating. It ended up, being not near what we were hoping for. One of the things that we absolutely love with hunting, and one of the things that makes archery hunting so worth it, is being able to have the experiences with the animals, being able to interact, being able to bugle, call them in. And it just didn't happen this year. What you didn't see is the very last part of the last day. We were up in a different area that we had been previously, and we did call in a spike, but he came in and he ended up coming down the wrong, kind of a different trail than I was hoping. He came in head on a swivel, and he knew something was up, but he still was coming in. I had a very, very small window to shoot from, and some junk in the way, but I did have a shot of his vitals, but in that moment, I just didn't feel comfortable taking the shot. I replayed it, as you can imagine, 100 million times in my head, and wishing now I would have at least taken the chance, because I did have a clear shot of his vitals, even though it was a small window. I did have a clear shot of his vitals at about 20 yards, and I should have at least made an attempt, but I didn't. So I'll just add that to the list of the shoulda, woulda, couldas.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Anyway, so if you stuck around, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on future videos.